Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Notre Dame Stadium live in South Bend, Indiana. Home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take on the Navy midshipmen. I know this game is from yesterday.
They'll be playing some meaningful postseason football. Marcus Freeman's team has reached its stride once again in the second half of the season for the second consecutive year. And with a packed house here at Notre Dame Stadium, Marcus and the Irish appear ready and primed to put themselves right back in that same position as they did last season after the early season loss in Northern Illinois. Run the table, make the college football playoff, number 10 in the initial CFP rankings this week. And Freeman's team is playing with...
Oh, well, I remember that song from years and years ago.
Another night game here in South Bend. His players love it, his coaching staff loves it, the fans revved up for it. And you can see the elite motivator. Freeman has his guys ready week in and week out. Here come the Irish.
Here they come, the Irish.
CJ Carr continues to lead this offense. This defense clicking over the last month of the season. And here come the midshipmen.
And here comes the Navy midshipman.
Ryan Newberry has his team at 7-1. It's 6-2 for Marcus Freeman's team. Is with Captain Tapper.
Coach, there are a lot of eyes on this program as the college football playoff looms. What are the keys in the month of November to getting the job done?
That's it. Like, the rest of that stuff is so we can talk about it like we're doing now. Great things are accomplished from great moments. That's what I just told our team. Like, if we want to win this game, we're going to have great moments like on the first play. And that's what we're focused on right now.
Navy plays a unique style on offense, but their star quarterback, Blake Horvath, a late scratch in this game with an upper body injury. How does that change your game plan?
It won't change it. Their scheme is a challenge. And Horvath is a great player. I got a lot of respect for him, but their scheme presents a huge challenge for our defense. And so, no matter who's at quarterback, we're going to have to make sure our eyes are in the right place. We're playing forward, and we keep them where they're supposed to be.
Coach, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Noah?
All right, KT, so you heard from Catherine, No Eagle, Todd Blackwood, we also have TM, that's Terry McCauley, our rules analyst tonight. Notre Dame, similar situation to what we saw last year. It's third straight week of a rivalry game. They beat USC, they beat Boston College. Here they are with Navy, their most played opponent ever. And they were ranked 10th in the initial CFP ranking. So the committee has liked what they've seen so far. Now you got to finish the job.
Yeah, I think the committee has seen the same thing that we've seen. This is our third time covering them. This is a team that has ascended. Offensively, their young quarterback, CJ Carr, just gets better each time out. And I think this offense is more dynamic, more explosive than the one that played for a national championship last year. And then defensively, that's been the biggest difference in this team. A little slow start out of the gate with Chris Ash, but over the last 4 or 5 weeks, they've been outstanding, particularly against the run. On their hands full tonight against the #1 rushing team in the country.
We just heard Catherine bring it up with Marcus Freeman. The big news on the Navy side we heard about an hour before kickoff, Blake Horvath, their star quarterback, not going to play tonight with an upper body injury that he sustained at the end of the North Texas game last week. The numbers speak for themselves. This is one of the most unique and dynamic players at the quarterback position in all of college football. He led them to a 7-0 start. First loss last week. And it's just going to look a little bit different without him out there under center. So what does Navy have to do to overcome not having their engine on the offensive side?
I guess if anybody understands the concept of next man up, it would be a service academy team, right? So, Braxton Woodson is the next man up for Navy. And no matter who is playing quarterback, the job was still going to be the same against this Notre Dame defense. Can't turn the ball over like they did last year when they had 6 turnovers, and you got to stay ahead of schedule. If they can do that and not have negative plays, this offense can be very difficult to slow down.
So we get rolling here, and today's coin toss features an official U.S. Marine Corps 250th anniversary commemorative coin, celebrating 250 years of service, honor, courage, sacrifice, and the Marine Corps' unwavering commitment to our nation. It was Navy who won the toss and elected to receive. So without Blake Blake Horvath, they are going to put their less experienced quarterback out there first and see what Braxton Woodson can do here on the road. And Brian Newberry is going to hope that the young man, junior from Alamonte Springs, Florida, can come out here and maybe turn some heads.
Well, again, Brian Newberry's defense is going to have a difficult challenge all night against Notre Dame's offense, and I think their best defense will be their offense. If their offense can hold the ball and have long drives and stay ahead of schedule, that will be the best kind of defense that they can play in this football game.
The rain's coming down. The vibes are high. And Notre Dame riding a 6-game winning streak after the 2 losses by combined 4 points to start the season. They'll trot out their new starting kicker here tonight. Eric Schmidt will be handling field goals and extra points at least to start this game. He'll kick it deep to Isaiah Bryant for the midshipman.
Here we go. We're underway at Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. And we want to say, I know this game was from yesterday night. I used to watch the game at the hotel like I used to.
This will be his 3rd start in his career. He started 1 game last year when Horvath was injured against East Carolina. And he started 1 game in 2023, but a great opportunity for the young man tonight.
Good look at Horvath. Came into this one 5th in the country in rushing yards. 1 spot ahead of Jeremiah Love. A 926-yard clip this season. He had 13 rushing touchdowns through the first 8 games. So we'll see what Woodson can do in relief. He's got a number of weapons around him, including Alex Teska, who initially started in the backfield with him. Already some shifts. Chapman included in it. And the first play is a handoff for Tesco, who gets wrapped up after a gain of 3 yards on the first play of the game for this Navy offense.
I mean, take a look. I mean, Eli Heidenreich is the next best player besides Horvath. They've got to find ways to get him the football. Very dynamic player. Finds him in a lot of different spots. Offensively, Malcolm Johnson, a right tackle, is a freshman. And that is very rare. It hasn't been since 1997 that a freshman started on the offensive line for this Navy offense.
Look out for number 22. That is the dangerous ball carrier. This time, the keeper for the quarterback, and Woodson's going to have the first down. So 2 carries by this Navy offense. The leading rushing offense in all of college football picks up 9 yards on the second play.
Well, first of all, they took the tackle and moved over here. So it's an unbalanced line. Weak. They fake to the fullback. That's the
So the team we are rooting for will be is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
After picking up the first down.
Because it's our home stadium, by the way.
VMI week 1 on just 7 carries. 2 of his touchdowns have been for 65-plus yards. Another one for Tesco. This time he's got nowhere to go. Runs into Jaden Osbury as the first defender there for the Notre Dame defense.
As Notre Dame defense up front now, they've got a couple of defensive tackles that are not able to play tonight. Jason Onye is one of the key guys there, number 47. He's the veteran, kind of leader up there. And then the good news for Notre Dame, all of their linebackers had experience against this offense a year ago. Drake Bowen, the main communicator. In the back end, Tay Johnson, a freshman safety, has had a wonderful year, but this is his first year playing against this option offense. Marcus Freeman talked about eye discipline. We'll see how the young freshman does.
Chapman was the motion man, and again, it's going to be Woodson who will keep it into a wall, led by Bowen, 3 yards on the run.
Yeah, really nice read by Drake Bowen. These linebackers are going to play close to the line of scrimmage. They're going to play downhill. I mean, Navy throws the ball more than they used to. They throw it more than Army.
As the cheerleaders for the University of Notre Dame.
Very good on 3rd down, even 3rd and 7. They've been very effective, but that was, of course, with Blake Horvath.
Second year with offensive coordinator Drew Cronick, who has found explosives with this offense. But 3rd and 7, they've been good in these situations this year, not necessarily against this defense, and they show why right away. The pitch to Reynolds gets blown up by Don Schuler, and Notre Dame gets the first stop of the game.
Yeah, it's assignment football, right? Here's Schuler. He's got the pitch. He's got the quarterback, so they've got it all covered. They're running into the short side of the field. Quarterback covered, pitch covered, and they come up well short of the first down. High discipline, assignment discipline, and then good tackling on the perimeter.
4th and 5.
Coming in to boot it away, and Jordan Faison, of course, one of the great missed tackle force guys across the country, especially at the wide receiver spot. We'll see if he can make something happen early in this first quarter. They bring the house, but they do get that punt off cleanly, and Faison will let it bounce over his head. It dies at the 6-yard line, and Navy with a perfect coverage on their first punt of the game. 52 yards to flip the field, and a long field to go for C.J. Carr next.
We'll be right back on the other side of this messages.